All right, so we are here with Stick to Your Guns. If you guys could just introduce your name and what you play in the band.
I'm Jesse. I'm the vocalist.
I'm Josh. I play guitar.
Awesome. So you guys have been playing Warped Tour for like four days, give or take. And so how's it been going so far?
It's great. Today's the hottest for sure. But yeah, it's been awesome. You know, we were really stoked whenever we got the offer for Warped Tour. What's so awesome about it to me is like it's so diverse. You know, you get to see so many different types of bands. There's a lot of heavy bands on it this year, which is really cool. Growing up, you know, I went to Warped Tour and that was never the case. So it's cool to see like this, you know, our type of music becoming more and more popular, like in the Warped Tour audience. And but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think so far everybody in the tour has just been really exhausted. Last night was like the first time people started hanging out, so I think like from here on out people are going to start getting some more energy in the gist of things, how everything works.
Yeah, I think you just got to learn how to adapt to the situation, you know what I mean? Because it's such a long days. It's like I feel like I've been on tour for 2 weeks. It's been 4 days, you know, exactly. Yeah. So
wake up
and
7 a.m.
we have 6 weeks left to go, 6 more than that. So, and this isn't even the hottest day today either, so that'll be nice.
I know. Yeah. I looked at my temperature thing. I was like 84. That doesn't sound too bad.
Exactly. And it's like 110 in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's no joke.
I'm
scared. So you guys just recently released a split EP with Story So Far. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we re-released a song that was on our album Diamond, and then we did a cover by a band from Orange County called Inside Out, which is actually Zach De La Roca from Rage Against the Machine's first band, and one of my favorite hardcore bands. And so that was fun to be able to do that. And the Story So Far are some really good friends of ours. We did a tour with them with Census Fail a little while back, and we became just real close. And they're just young. They're just young kids, and it's cool because, you know, their band is so big and it's only getting bigger, and that doesn't seem to faze them, and that's something that's kind of rare, you know what I mean? So they're kind of, if anything, they're very much pushing against that we're a big band ego, you know what I mean? So that's always cool, you know what I mean? Those guys they're exactly that. They're kids, you know what I mean? And they're just like, we want to play music. A bunch of best friends playing music, so that right now is one of my favorite bands, and as people in the music and watching them play, it makes you like them even more. So that was a good honor for us.
Yeah, they asked us if we want to do the split, and that's awesome because I don't think many bands really do splits that much anymore, where I think in the past it used to happen, like it was a pretty common thing. So that was really cool to be able to do that, and because there's a little bit of a difference in the sound, but yeah, they're an awesome band, and we're an awesome band, so you put them together and you get an awesome split.
Legit. Yeah, you talked a little bit about Rage Against the Machine. What are you guys' kind of influences that you guys took to make the sound of your band?
I feel like a huge influence for me, and this band specifically, like if I had to relate our band to one other band musically, it's probably more like Boy Sets Fire, which is also another one of my favorite bands, and they just put out a new album on Bridge 9, which is, I haven't heard it yet. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but I heard some songs, and of course it's incredible, like they've always been. But bands like Boy Sets Fire or Ignite or Rise Against or any sort of like melodic kind of like faster hardcore, but also we like heavy music like Hatebreed and Chris, our old guitar, our other guitar players, and Walls of Jericho, and he's from Evergreen Terrace as well. So to bring these guys who are from these other bands is awesome. You know what I mean? They have a great experience, especially heavier bands. So we kind of all, Josh, Chris, and myself, we all bring something different to the table and we mix it all together. I always call our music, we took all the paint and mixed it together and made black, and that's kind of just that's the formula that seems to be doing all right for us. So we'll probably continue to do that.
I only listen to Rancid, but nothing I write sounds like Rancid.
That's 90% true, what he said.
What artists do you think you guys have in your music library that people would kind of be surprised to be like, whoa, like
so much.
Yeah, I love the first Avril Lavigne CD. It's so good. I still listen to that. That might shock some people. We love Tegan and Sarah. The new Tegan and Sarah came out when we were on tour, and it just was on constant rotation.
It was never not playing. If the van turned on, it was started playing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean,
we listen to everything.
Oh, it's tons and tons. I could go on, but it's going to take too long, so we'll just go to the next question.
All right, so what is some advice that you'd have for upcoming bands that are just trying to make it in the music industry that you guys would just say, like, if there's one bit of advice for you guys to take, if there's one bit of advice that, you could just further their music career, what would it be?
I would say just have fun with it. Don't let everything frustrate you. And really, like, if you want to do something with your friends and you want to have a good time out on tour and you want to build this band up to where, yeah, it's a great career, but also you're having a lot of fun and you're getting like personal fulfillment out of it. You know, make sure you really focus on like staying friends, because I think a lot of bands throughout the years, the business side takes over, and then friendships start to fade away, and then there's division in the bands, and the bands don't operate correctly. Communication breaks down, and that's a really cool thing about Stick to Your Guns versus a lot of other bands that I've been in. Is like I feel like I'm on the set of The Sandlot. That's what it's like. It's like everyone's just great friends. You know, we're hanging out, and like that's the first priority. And then it's like, oh well,
we gotta play.
I guess we'll go on stage and play some music together. You know.
Well, I'm gonna go somewhere kind of weird with this. Is I watched that Katy Perry documentary, Part of Me, probably like 7 times.
It's good.
Yeah, so good. It's so good. But there was something that she dealt with, which a lot of people don't know, who haven't seen that, is knowing how long she's actually she's been making music and tried to like make it, you know what I mean? And there was so many times where she was signed to this label and they were saying like, you know, Avril Lavigne was really in. They're like, so you need to do like the punk girl thing, and then like, or Pink was really good. You need to do like the badass girl thing. And she's kind of just so many times that she was told like, you need to do that thing, this thing, and she's like, you know, fuck all that. I just want to do the Katy Perry thing. I want to do my own thing. And once she started doing that, then it started to work. Now, I don't feel like there's any certain one formula to make it happen for you, but it's kind of just like, there's always that quote, do what you love and the money will come, you know what I mean? And it's just like, if that's what you want, you know what I mean? And we make good enough money to live, and for me and where I am right now, that's all I want. I don't want to be this rich, famous person. I just want to be able to pay all the things pay for all the things I need to pay for, but I get to do it on my own terms, you know? So that's true success and for me, you know.
Yeah. Awesome. So just a last question. What's next for you guys after Warped Tour?
We go to Australia with the Amity Affliction, and then we come back and we do a U.S. tour with someone that is on Warped Tour, but we can't tell you who it is. And then next year, our plan is that we'll be writing and recording a new record the first half of next year.
Oh, we also have a Canadian headliner.
Oh yeah, we have a Canadian headliner with Straight from the Path.
And 100th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a lot of touring.
That's right, eh?
Have fun with that, guys. Have fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is Stick to Your Guns, and we thank you for watching. It's Cayem Interviews. Take it easy.
We still believe.